Hey guys, it's Ro, and welcome to another Nerdy Nummies, and happy Halloween! Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so I decided to do something very special. We're going to be making candy apples because it's perfect for October and the fall, and we are going to make them look like Spider-Man because that's kind of creepy spiders for Halloween. So let's get started. The things you will need will be 2 cups of regular white sugar, half a cup of, got some sugar on my finger, half a cup of light corn syrup, 3/4 cup of water, 3 apples, I'm using Granny Smith, 1 teaspoon of red food coloring dye, a bunch of these wood skewers, but they kind of look like wooden stakes that you'd stake a vampire with. That's okay. You'll also need a piece of wax paper to go over your cookie sheet, and a wooden spoon, a spatula, a medium-sized saucepan, and a candy thermometer. Let's get started. Now you're gonna take your little wooden skewers, put them right in the middle, and push them in there. These are a little bit easier than lollipop sticks. You can also use lollipop sticks, but because they have a pointed edge, they go in a little bit easier. I don't have the most upper body strength, so I'm gonna be using a hammer. You want to put them in about halfway. Nice. Once you got your apples assembled, you're just going to stick them off to the side. And we're going to put together our candy apple mixture. In your medium-sized pot, you're just going to add all of your ingredients and stir them up before we head over to the stove. So first you're going to take your 2 cups of regular sugar. Oh yeah, pour them in. And your 3/4 cup of water. Half a cup of light corn syrup. It's really goopy, it's really sticky, so this is where you're gonna use your mustachular to scoop out all the extra on the inside, because otherwise it won't be half a cup. Now you're just gonna take a teaspoon of red food coloring dye. Now you're gonna take your wooden spoon and mix it all together until everything's consistent. I feel like this is a witch's brew. Boil in trouble. I just put the pot on the stove. You're gonna turn your burner onto a medium heat. I like to put it on a 5. And then you're gonna stir your candy syrup until it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, leave it alone. Don't touch it, just let it boil. And you're gonna watch your candy thermometer until the heat rises to 310 degrees. Once it reaches 310 degrees, remove it from the heat. Now you're gonna wait until all the bubbles stop popping, and then you're gonna take your apple, dip it into the syrup candy, and slowly spin it around. Then you're gonna pick it up, wait for the excess candy to drip off, and put it onto your tray. Now that we've got our apples dipped, we are going to decorate. I'm gonna be using big marshmallows. You can also use regular marshmallows. These are just the ones I had handy. They were in my kitchen. So what you're gonna do is take baking scissors, a little bit of Pam spray. We're gonna spray our scissors before we cut our marshmallows. Helps them not stick. Ready? Okay, there we go. Take your big marshmallow, or your medium one, but we're just gonna cut off the end to look like a slice. And we're gonna be using these marshmallows for Spider-Man's eyes. And then what I like to do is cut it in half. Then you're gonna take half of it and cut kind of the shape of his eye. It's like a diamond or a tear shape. Now you're just gonna take your 2 marshmallow eyeballs and stick them on the front of your apple. Now that you've got all the little marshmallow eyeballs on our little Spider-Man candy apples, you're gonna take black icing, and I've got a number 3 tip here at the top, and we're just gonna draw the design of the web of the Spider-Man mask. And then I'm gonna take a number 5 tip later on to outline his eyes. Ta-da! Here are our Spider-Man candy apples. They turned out so cute. Thanks for suggesting something Spider-Man. And Halloween is in a few days, so have a happy Halloween. And try not to get bit by any radioactive spiders. Or any spiders of any kind. Yeah. Okay, if you have any other suggestions for any of the Nerdy Nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Also, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, because I'll post tons of Nerdy Nummy pictures and cool stuff. Okay, bye-bye.